Well, Cameroonian forces have been torturing suspects in their campaign against Islamic group Boko Haram, but much of the torture happening at a base that has also been used by American and French troops, as according to rights group Amnesty International. Now, the Amnesty report says some of the victims were tortured to death. The Deputy Regional Director of Research at Amnesty International West and Central Africa, Stephen Cockburn, says it is not the first report the rights group has published on secret detention centers and torture by elite forces in Cameroon. But it is the first time they have gathered so much evidence from more than 100 documented cases showing alleged abuses into detention centers run by Cameroon's Rapid Intervention Battalion in Fotokol and Salak.
So what we've seen is a much more brutal treatment handed out to people who've been arrested, often without evidence, suspected of supporting Boko Haram. We've many testimonies of people who've been put in agonizing stress positions with their hands and their feet tied behind their back, left for days out in the open and savagely beaten. Also people who've been drowned and electrocuted and had their fingernails pulled out. These are really extreme treatment that's been meted out to these detainees, and they've been kept in quite horrific conditions, cramped cells, and not been allowed to be in contact with their family or their lawyers, often for months at a time.
Well, the U.S. Africa Command says it has not received any reports of human rights abuses by Cameroonian forces at the base mentioned. Now, a Cameroon Defense Ministry spokesman accused Amnesty of bad faith and of trying to transform killers into victims.